Yo, what up, dudes? So, if you are new to this channel, I appreciate you dropping in. If you can hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications, then you'll get notified every time that I drop a new video, and you can check it out. Okay, so I wanted to talk about when's the right time to compete, and when you decide to compete, what category is the right category for you. I've had many guys speak to me about whether they should compete in men's physique, or they should compete in classic, or they should compete in open, and all of this stuff, and what class would suit them. They want my advice on what would suit them, and my advice to all of them is always, well, what do you want to do? And that's a question that I don't think many coaches often ask. They're quick to give out their opinion and not actually ask, well, what do you want to do? What's your goal? What's your end goal? And a lot of guys are saying to me that their end goal is, they want to do classic bodybuilding. Rightly so. Obviously, I do classic myself. A lot of my, my following and my audience is looking to do the same thing. So when I get guys come to me and say they want to do classic bodybuilding, but their coaches advise them that they should do men's physique first, to build their way up, because maybe they haven't got enough. Maybe they haven't got enough muscle, etc. My advice is always, I'm always like, why? Like, why would you essentially waste time prepping for shows in a category that you don't want to compete in long term? If your goal long term, the goal, the dream, essentially, is to compete in classic bodybuilding, in classic physique, then that's the goal. You shouldn't compromise on your goal. You shouldn't be, doing these diets, cutting down for men's physique shows and training for men's physique shows, or whatever it is. Likewise with women as well. If you were looking to do body fitness but you're competing in bikini, I wouldn't waste time dieting for shows when that's not going to be that category is not going to be my end goal. You're wasting time dieting when you could be using that time to put on muscle. And likewise, an example of this is, I've seen many guys train for men's physique shows over the years when their real goal is classic, and then all the time they're training for men's physique, they're putting effort into the wrong areas, or they're putting effort into building the wrong proportions, should we say. Like a lot of guys in men's physique, they're prioritizing chest, delts and arms, because that's pretty much what men's physique is to an extent. And then they come on to the classic physique stage and they're kind of off balance. You see it in the pro leagues with Sadiq, Arash Abar, although Arash Abar done pretty well to change his proportions. But Sadiq, you see these guys come from men's physique into classic and they pick their arms up and it's like they've got no lats. Too much chest, too much delt compared to everywhere else. So you don't want to spend 2-3 years competing in a division that isn't setting you up for the long-term goal. So my advice to you would be this: be confident in what the end goal is. Okay, if the end goal is classic, then it's fucking classic. You shouldn't compromise on your goal, on your dream. If that's the goal, that's the goal. So you don't want to be jumping into this too fast. There's a lot of guys out there jumping into shows when they don't have enough muscle. If you don't have enough muscle, then train for longer. You just need more years under the bar. Just because you want to jump on stage, you want to get a few shows underneath your belt, you want to get seen, when really you should just be spending time growing. Likewise with the judging as well. Judges will remember you. It's just human nature. So the same guys that judge you in men's physique shows are going to be the same guys that judge you in classic shows. So I don't see why you should be trying to, do well in men's physique, for example. This is my main example because this is what comes to me a lot. Guys doing men's physique but really want to do classic. You don't want to be putting effort into the men's physique division. Judges are looking at you there, and then all of a sudden you make the jump over to classic, and it's like, well, this guy don't really know what he wants. He doesn't really know who he is, what he's representing. Like, what does he want to do? He's in men's physique. Now he's in classic. Is he going to go into the open? Like, just plant your feet in a category that you want to do and just build your way up. And that's it. Don't waste time in categories that you don't want to be in long term. Okay, and if you don't have the muscle, then build the muscle. And when you think you get to a point where you can be competitive in not necessarily the open classes, but even just the beginner classes, because it's good to get on stage and get experience, don't get me wrong. I would be more than encouraging people to jump on stage in the beginner classes to get some experience, but within the class that you want to continue in. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's a quick video. I just wanted to say that because that's something that's cropping up a lot with people messaging me and people asking me my advice on that. So that's my advice. Take it or motherfucking leave it, man. And that's it. If you like this video, please like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit the bell for the notifications. That's it. Peace.